Back to the broadcast. Well, you know, today's woman is busy and on the go, but you don't need hours in the mirror to look great. We'll learn about the 5-minute makeup tips right now with Jennifer, because she is so good and such a good teacher. And okay, so really 5 minutes?
5 minutes, easier than you think. I thought I would be the guinea pig today.
Okay, show us how we're gonna start here.
First things first, I'm using all my stuff that I use every day at home. A little bit of eyeshadow base. You can just use your fingers. So I do a little on each lid.
I've already screwed up because I don't use eyeshadow base and I should.
Well, I love eyeshadow base because let's say we don't have time to do eyes today, right? We're just doing 5-minute makeup. This will help my mascara from smudging.
Ah, smart.
Next step, I'm gonna throw my foundation on. I'm a hygiene freak, so I always like to use a Q-tip first. And then I'm gonna spread my foundation on, and just like a Bare Minerals commercial, I'm gonna take a powder brush and I'm gonna buff it on.
I put mine on with a brush too. I feel like it makes it look more natural.
So it does. It also helps you use less product here and you'll get better coverage. And so, like I said, I'm just pretending like I'm in a Bare Minerals commercial. I'm not really pushing, I'm just buffing it on. And then
I feel like when you do it this way, it gets like in the nooks and crannies of your skin. Like it gets in the pores, it gets in the everything, so that
if you have texture issues, a powder brush is perfect for liquid foundation. And liquid foundation is always going to look more like skin than a straight powder. And let's say I needed to conceal stuff, so all I'd have to do is go back with an eyeshadow brush, and then I'm going to buff where I need to. A little extra coverage. So in the meantime, while that's setting, I'm going to throw my lips on. Something quick and easy. Blush tone will work.
That's like a good natural tone, but just enough color that it looks like you've got something on.
And then I have uneven lips, so I'm going to sketch them on a little bit with liner. So
you color outside the lines a little bit on your lips?
I color outside the lines a little bit, and then I also take my top lip and I'll trace it over that bottom, and then I can kind of clean it up if I need to. And then I'll sit here with my, I'll anchor my hand on my face with the liner.
And you even them out.
And just sketch it on.
This is an important step, I think, evening out your lips, also with your eyebrows, because I do that in the morning. Eyebrows and lips, I think it kind of makes all the difference.
Eyebrows and lips, just like the rest of our face, nothing's symmetrical, right? So they're sisters, not twins. So they don't have to be perfect, but
they're sisters, not twins. I love that.
So sketch it on.
So lining it in, okay. And you really don't have to have a super steady hand for this. It's not like, it's not surgery, it's just...
No, and then if you're new to lining your lips, do your lipstick first and then sketch this on. It'll make a big difference when you're new. So by that time...
What color is this, by the way? This is a MAC liner. Which one is that?
This is one of my favorites. It's called Half Red.
Okay.
It works on everybody.
That's a good color.
Next up, my foundation has had time to set, so then I'll go to my blush. Same brush. And then remember how we talked about you can find your cheekbones if you want to? So we can do this 2 ways. We can smile, and we can do a lot of color on the cheeks. Right? So you just kind of buff it on. Or if I want...
And you use the same brush that you used for your foundation. That's great.
Right. Now, if you do that, you're just going to have to clean them a little more. So otherwise, it's never a bad thing to have more than one. Or let's say I wanted less blush, then I would start, once again, find that cheekbone at the top.
Nike swoosh.
Nike swoosh.
Nike swoosh.
So I can go either way. I'm a color girl, so I'm going to give myself a little more cheek.
And I think especially like in the winter when your skin tone is just a little bit more pale, because you're not like as sun-kissed as you are in the summer.
True, true.
It's nice to get a little bit more color in your cheeks.
Well, and it sounds silly, but when it's drier and you're not as hydrated as you'd like to be, your face will eat the makeup off a little bit. So it's good to go a little heavier on your blush.
So you've basically got your whole face on, now just eyes.
Yep, I'm a big fan of mascara primer. It's gonna also help with smudging as well as it gives you a little bit of thickness without a lot of work.
Oh, these are 2 good tips for me because I've never used this either.
I prime them first. Now you can prime it, and if you want that natural look, then just prime them and leave it alone. Another look.
Now it won't go on white, it'll dry clear, right?
It'll dry clear. But if you want, so there's 2 options here. I like to either let it dry so I can have like those uber chunky lashes, or just go prime it, mascara, prime it, mascara. So here's a fun little tip. If you want, if you don't have time to line your eyes, we're gonna pretend like we're teasing our bangs with the mascara.
And you go in a little bit and out.
So you wiggle, pull out, wiggle, pull out.
Wiggle and pull, girls.
That's right.
Wiggle and pull.
Wiggle and pull.
It's a good rule of thumb for lots of things in your life, let me tell you.
So right with the, but it's silly, but look at what a difference just having the primer underneath
Here,
the mascara.
let's look in the camera so they can see.
So,
because honestly, I don't know why anybody, here, this camera.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to have, wouldn't use mascara. I feel like if you're going for a natural look, just use a little bit of mascara. It really makes your eyes pop, and it's, yeah,
it's really the one thing that women
difference.
can't live without. As silly as it sounds, like, you're right.
If you're on a desert island, mascara.
It's very true.
Thank you for showing us our 5-minute makeup lesson.
You bet.
You're so good. And I feel like it's not just about so much about the technique as it is also about the type of makeup that you use and the tools that you use to put it on. So you're so good.
Thank you, Lisa.
You know, showing us what to use. Okay, so are you ready to try your 5-minute makeup? Let us know how it works for you. You can see these great tips once again by visiting our website at broadcasttv.com and click on today's links. Coming up next on the broadcast, flowers say so many things, and when we come back, it's ideas on how to make that romantic impression with roses. We're back with some tips from our favorite Mick Shan florist.